Alright, so we're going to go over standard deviation and the empirical rule about it. So standard deviation is represented by two different formulas depending on the type of data that you're looking at. They're both a measure of how the sample values are spread about the mean. So we looked at normal distribution and not normal distribution. So standard deviation would kind of give you a hint as to what kind of curve we're looking at. The empirical rule of a distribution is if a distribution is roughly bell-shaped, which is the normal distribution curve that we see above that I tried to draw, then approximately 68% of that data will be within one standard deviation of the mean. So you solve for the standard deviation using one of these two equations, again, depending on the data that you're looking at, and then you can make predictions about your data based on that number. So you will get a number for the standard deviation. If you're looking at a sample data set, S will either be 0 or a non-negative number. Yeah, so let's look at the next line. It says approximately 95% of the data will lie within two standard deviations of the mean, and that's a really important number, as well as the next one, which is 99.7% of the data will be within three standard deviations of the mean. So if you, I don't really have an example, but if you're trying to get a curve or have a number that includes most of the data, you should be within three standard deviations of the mean, above or below. So that concludes our standard deviation and empirical rule lecture. I'll see you all tomorrow.